Hey everybody, it's Overkill here with another battle in Ancient Empires, the mod for Total War Attila that basically brings it into the Rome 2 era, the ancient era, whatever. So today we have a scenario, myself and Haxo the Hunter played a battle a couple of days, please excuse me, it's pretty early in the morning when I'm recording this. We played a scenario where the Odrysian kingdom is defending a little village from the Dacians, so they're on their way. Our archers have begun firing. They're loosing their arrows into the Dacian spear wall. Not really getting any kills or anything, but whatever. So yeah, we're gonna have two separate engagements on both sides of the town, here and over there. And yeah. Some pretty elite units going toe to toe here. Alright, so this is going to be the first clash between the Thracian Royal Infantry and the, whatever, Dacian Spear Wall. And here they go. At this point, the entire line has been engaged. We have a few troops spare over here. And you can see we have Falxes versus Falxes here. That's pretty epic. Oh, I got teleporting though. And how's it going on the other side? You can see the lines have clashed over here as well. Loads and loads of Dacian infantry just pouring in. But we have a unit coming around here. We have some peltists coming around the side, which is going to be good. Yeah, you can see absolute carnage. These Thracians aren't going to give up easily. Many of them probably have this village as their home, or live in this village, so definitely don't want to surrender. But of course the only reason many of them are even surviving is their armor. These Falx armed troops definitely at a bit of a disadvantage against troops with a shield and a sword or a spear. But that armor is keeping them alive. And in turn, it's actually helping them kill the other guys. And you can see this combat's just turned into a huge mess. There's just people everywhere. You can see over there a few routing units, which is good. So a few of the Dacians have gone down, but you can see there's this unit of elite swordsmen in the back, just waiting to be engaged, basically. Over here. Absolutely chaotic. Of course, the archers are behind the lines. They're just taking shots at each other. The Dacian archers. You can see there. It seems like there's probably a few more of them than my own archers. You can see all of the archers over here, and another unit of swordsmen being sent in there. I guess those are Falxmen as well, it's just they have the smaller Falx. I'm not quite sure what they're called. Oh. Okay, only some of them do. Alright. You can see the archers going right behind the line. Those close range shots are going to be pretty devastating. Basically any arrow that hits is going to cause a kill. But of course a lot of them are missing. In true Attila fashion. But yeah. Brutal. If you take a look at how the kills are doing right now, you can see my army's down quite a lot. I've lost 600 men compared to Haxo's 500. We're sending in my general here. And of course against Falxmen, no shields, hardly any armor. That's going to do a lot of damage. And you can see it's actually causing that unit to waver. But there we go. That my unit of shock infantry just shattered. So there's a huge gap in our lines now. That is not good. At this point, the archers are all charging in. They're going to help out in the melee. Oh, that's okay. That was weird. Alright, now the cavalry are charging in again. And try their best to disrupt this flanking charge. And over here, the battle is going all right, but you can see my units are starting to break. They're starting to get grinded down by these Dacian troops. And the general just keeps doing some rear charges. Oh, a nice charge onto those Falksmen there. They're definitely not going to be too fond of that. Nope, they actually broke because of that charge. Excellent. So the cavalry are free to move around again. But you can see, look at all of these enemy troops. There we go. You can see on this side, this unit is now free to move from that cavalry charge. But over here, my right flank is just starting to fall apart. Over here, all these units are wavering. They are just not doing too well, being attacked from multiple sides. The archers are being thrown into the fight. That's how desperate this is now. Now they're actually fighting the Dacian archers a little bit. Yeah, you can see this unit is now free to move over to this side and hopefully get some nice charges in on those Dacian infantry. And there we go. We got another charge on that elite Dacian unit. And of course they were spears, so that's going to do a lot of damage to our horses, but it's fine. Here we have another unit of Odrysians charging in to try to fill the gaps that these routing men have caused. They're going to get in there. But yeah, you can see a huge unit, a huge group of Odrysians is retreating, which is not good. So this flank is looking a little undefended now. But over on this side, you can see pretty much all of the Dacians have been killed. There's only these spears and the general's unit left. So all my men are now starting to flock to the battle with the enemy general, this Dacian chieftain. And that's good. Dacian chieftain, of course, probably the hand-picked bodyguard of the Dacian leader. So these men are all very imposing. Let's see. We do have men starting to flank around. We're going to be engaging both the spears and the chieftain. But you can see we've had a gradual push from my men because the enemy started dying here, so we were pushing them back, which is quite nice. And yeah, over on this flank, that's it. Basically everyone is just routed at this point. That is not good. But you can see the enemy general just got charged by my cavalry, and so did the Dacian spear wall, and they break. And the enemy general shaken, wavering. He doesn't like this situation. His men are the only ones left on this flank. So he's going to try to get away. And there we go. His unit has been broken. So while I took this flank, Haxo took the other flank, and as you can see, I definitely took the worst of it. I lost. Actually, no, he's lost more men than me, but he still has more units left. So that's not good. But you can see opportunity has arisen for my general to charge into some of these archers. But of course, they do get a volley off. They don't manage to take down any of the horses, but you can see there, absolutely brutal charge. So that unit just instantly shatters, and we're going to be charging into these guys. But you can see the Dacians are starting to send men from that flank over back here. They've heard their general has fallen, and they're pissed off. They're ready to come over and kill the rest of the Odrysians. You can see the Odrysians getting ready to form a new line. They're all very tired at this point, of course, from all that fighting. So they're definitely not in the best shape to have a outnumbered fight right now, but they're gonna have to try. They're gonna have to try their best. You can see the Dacian lines are quickly approaching. And they are definitely ready for a fight. Now, of course, the Dacian archers are firing into my men. The men are just resting a little bit. They must be exhausted after so long fighting. Yeah, you can see. They're all bent over just trying to catch their breath. I see arrows raining in. As at this point, enough of the Odrysians have died from arrows at this point. If they were going to die, they were going to die fighting, not from a stray arrow. So they slowly start marching towards the enemy. Of course, they are still exhausted. But as they close the distance, they do decide to charge. There we go, a rain of javelins. A lot of them were blocked by the trees, but a few Dacians did go down. And here we go, the last charge. The last charge of the Odrysians. Oh, brutal. Let's see that guy get like his head cut off. Dang. And all down the line, the same story. The Odrysians are initially killing, but as you can see, they're just too tired. They're just too... Their morale is just ruined at this point. And you can see all the men are just instantly retreating, except for this unit of spears here. You can see the general over there killing some more archers. And this is just not good. And there you can see the Dacians have finally surrounded this last unit. These Odrysians have been left alone. They're trying their best to fight their way out. Here comes the general's cav, but it seems like they've been distracted by some spears over there. Not good. The last hope of these spears was to get their general to rear charge this unit. And it just looks like it isn't really going to happen. They do get a couple of men over here, and that does do quite a bit of damage, but you can see it's looking pretty grim for the Odrysians at this point. You can see pretty much all of the general's bodyguard is dead. You can see the royal infantry are not doing too well. But they are holding on. As you can see, the units aren't broken yet, so they are getting more kills. But these Dacian nobles, man, they are brutal, very powerful. And there you go. You can see the general has shattered, and soon enough the rest of his troops will follow. And there they go. And that was the battle. A valiant defeat, and a Pyrrhic victory for the Dacians. But yeah, we'll just take a look. You can see the general got 6,500 kills. This unit of spears here, 272, not so good on this one. 100 and something on that one. 286 on these Thracian shock infantry. And then everything else did okay, sort of. The Dacian general getting 164 or 104 kills. 172 on the spear wall, or the spearmen. 195 on the spear wall. 150 something on the falxmen. 256 on the Dacian swordsmen. I don't know if that's 40 or like 400. I think it's 40 something. 142 on these nobles. You can see the nobles did a lot of damage. So yeah, definitely a great battle. So yeah, thank you, Haxo, for of course playing the battle with me. And yeah, guys, if you enjoyed, definitely make sure to hit that like button that supports the channel, and it gets you like when people search for ancient empires. If this video gets a lot of likes, it'll be one of the top results, which is great. Definitely be sure to check out Haxo. His channel will be in the description. And yeah, just thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.